Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Troll Talk Podcast. This is episode 17 of the first season, and my guest today is a little bit more unique compared to what you usually see, because you don't see a face this time. My guest is Della, the faceless streamer. Hi, Della.
Hi, Trolley. How are you?
I'm tired as fuck. How are you?
I am also tired, but we're going to make it through this.
We're going to make it through this. For people that don't know who you are, what you do, and why you're faceless, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, okay. Well, that last one's a loaded question, but my name
we
is...
can save that last one.
Okay, we're saving that one. My name is Della. You can find me under ItsDella on Twitch and Twitter and TikTok and Instagram and all the things. I got all the profiles, things like that. I am a faceless creator. I'm not a VTuber. I am not a no-cam streamer. I use my cam. I just show everything from the neck down, I guess. Saying that out loud sounds a little odd. I'm a faceless streamer, and I have a lot of faceful friends, as I like to say. And sometimes I forget I'm faceless and almost face reveal. That's me.
Yeah, I mean, you have almost face revealed a couple times, at least when I've been in chat. You almost face revealed putting on your fishnets earlier.
No, I did not.
You literally did this to stand up. We saw your chin.
Okay, well, my chin is very nice. I'm okay with my chin.
I don't know about that one. Headless streamer, that's exactly it.
That's so much better.
Headless I don't know. Headless could be taken out of context with your kind of stream.
Okay, well, I guess.
Yeah, but...
My mom's texting me. Doesn't she know I'm on a podcast?
You can answer it if you need to. Even though this is a one take, I don't edit anything out, so it adds more flavor.
Oh my god.
But, god damn it. Since... I hate Shup so much. For people that don't know, on YouTube and Spotify, we're already a minute in, but this is live recorded on Twitch. Check out the Twitch. And we have a certain somebody in chat who I'm about to ban within 2 minutes of this podcast, and they go by the name of Shup, which you could also check out on YouTube and Spotify, because we've done a podcast with that moron. But since you are somebody who's more private about your life outside of stream, it makes it difficult putting together notes for a podcast. It's like half personal, half streaming. But,
no.
I do have a couple things before we dive into the content world.
I'm not excited. Your little spies let me know that you reached out to them. So
that's okay. That's okay. I'm glad. I'm glad. But little Miss Della used to be a professional golfer.
Oh my god. What the hell? Where did you get that?
What made you get into golf, you boomer?
Oh, what do you mean? It's great for business. What do you mean?
How is it great for business? You're a streamer.
You don't know. Okay, well, in my other facets of life, this is one of 3 facets of my life. Thank you very much. It's good for business. It's good for your back. It's a great workout. And it was a family sport for me, if you must know.
Okay, that's fair. See, there's the real answer. But I want to ask, like, are you actually a professional golfer, or did you just go subpar one time playing mini golf and thought that you were Tiger Woods?
So mean. Do you want me to give you like a timeline right now? Because I can.
No. I just got told high school.
High school? I was competitive all of high school. I was always on varsity. Not to like flex and like peak in high school or anything. I was varsity all 6 years, never missed a match, never missed a master's tournament. I was average, I would say. I was not like top in the state or anything, but I made it to all the masters I could. And I started when I was in like 4th or 5th grade, and I was competitive all the way until I went to college.
So you're a boomer.
I might be a boomer. Listen, I struggle. If you see me on stream, I struggle with technology sometimes. I love to play golf, and I enjoy reading at night. I am fine with that.
That reading one is cap, I know that, but
I read.
I don't know about that one. I will say though,
just not well.
With that large time frame that you're saying, it took up over half your life.
Yes.
Was it something that you saw like a career in? Did you think that you were gonna be like max level? No.
Never. I purely did it out of fun. And when I hated golf the most was when my dad was almost my coach as well. And so whenever like we would like butt heads over practice and coaching and stuff, I would hate it the most. My favorite was going out by myself, teaching friends how to play. I was like really good friends with the people I was playing against at different schools in my district. And my coach would have to be like, hey, girlie, you're competing right now. And I'm like, oh shit. I really loved the sport, and it was relaxing for me. And I was like, I don't really want to be pro. I just want to do a sport and be competitive.
Okay, that's fair. And you chose, of all things, golf.
I was good at it.
Could have went like, soccer, volleyball, basketball, whatever the case may be. You say you're 8'7", so you should have went basketball, but you're really 4'11".
I played basketball. I'm not 4'11". I played basketball. I played little dribblers where you're like not allowed to steal from each other and you're in like 2nd grade. I was great. The moment that we were allowed to steal, I quit. Wasn't about it. I played volleyball. I was good at that. Why are you looking at me like that?
So because you like steal content, but you were bad at
What?
stealing in grade 2?
What do you mean by that? Whose content am I stealing? What the fuck, Trolley?
Hey, for people that don't know, Della and I, we have this humor all the time. So if you're listening on Spotify and YouTube, this is just the banter that goes on like pretty much weekly because she doesn't like to talk to me outside of once a week. And surprisingly, it's on a podcast this time. But
I can fit you in.
with you not going for it professionally, is it something that you regret nowadays? Or do you feel like that was the right decision to kind of like, drop that chapter of your life?
Not at all. I mean, because college competitive for golf is insane. And then when I was a senior, I was top of the team for probably my middle 2 years of high school. So sophomore and junior, I was top of the team. It's a 6-man team. If you don't make it to the top 6, you don't play. And so I was always in the top. I'm just a little humble brag, never mind me. But senior year, I was more focused on academics in school and getting into college and finding what I wanted to do in, like, I guess, IRL. Never knowing that this would be where I would end up.
Yeah.
But it was very much like something I did to relax. I literally paid $50 a year to go play at country clubs all throughout Northern California.
$50 a year? That's it?
That was the team fee. And then they covered everything. Travel. We got to stay in hotels. We got to go do stuff. I golfed in wine country on the regular, dude. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Okay, fuck streaming. I'm becoming a golfer for $50 a year. I get to travel.
Okay,
Easy.
that was in high school.
But here's the thing. Like, even though I don't play golf, I have a mean swing, apparently.
Bro, we should go.
Bitch! You're a whole country away from me!
That's so true.
And you're not even going to TwitchCon!
That's also very true.
Listen,
we could do Wii golf.
You're gonna get your ass kicked if it's
That's not even true!
I'm a gamer! You gotta understand this. There's a difference between real golf and virtual golf. And you also gotta understand that you almost spilled your cup.
That's why I moved it.
Yep, you almost spilled your cup. But that's fine. I'm waiting for that thing to tip, and I really hope it's on cam when it does.
I'm so nervous.
Because for people that don't know, you like spilling your drink a lot, and now you have a sippy cup that you still somehow spill out of.
Twice. That actually would be the third. That was a small spill, so I don't count it.
I don't know. So, small spills are still a spill. You still gotta clean it up.
I didn't actually. I just kind of pressed it into my mouse pad and hoped for the best.
That mouse pad probably smells like Luna's fucking fermented piss.
That's literally why I did it.
Is that why you wring it out and then you ship it to her?
Yeah.
I believe it.
I save a little bit for me and then we cheers over Discord and drink it.
Another thing I found out about you is you mentioned country clubs, but you are a big country girl and you have the pair of the ugliest cowgirl boots I've ever seen in my life, and I've never seen them.
You want to see them?
No. Because knowing you,
okay.
Those things also probably crusty. But anyways,
they're not, and they're square toes. They're nice. I got them because I complained enough about having to wear tennis shoes when we went mudding. I am not selling my case at all. I grew up in a small town, but it was a California small town. So like, I'm like not really that country. I grew up on country music. But now I'm like hard into like rock.
And that was my next part, is like the country part was a joke, but you actually made it a reality. You actually really enjoy hard rock and you'll never play it on stream. Why are you ashamed of your hard rock love?
I don't know why Shep lied to you like that, actually. I'm not entirely sure why he would lie like that.
This is all just standard knowledge that everybody can find out.
I have a little bit of... Your spies are not that secretive.
What spies? I don't have any spies.
No, we can skip past that. I play rock on stream. And I love dad rock.
I don't know about that one.
Do we count Greta Van Fleet as rock? Because I play them all the time.
Do we? I think they're more like a jazz band, if you ask me.
Jazz? Blues at best, you fucking weirdo. Oh my god. I'm going to hang up this call.
That's okay. That's okay. But I do want to ask you about hard rock, since that is one of your interests. Like, even there's country, but mainly hard rock. What is one artist besides Van Fleet that you listen to daily, if not weekly, and it's like they're the band that helps you get out of, let's say, depression slumps or anything like that?
Okay, I'm pulling up my Spotify because I listen to a lot of things and it changes with the seasons, which sounds so pretentious. Let's go to my most listened to. I'm actually curious. Don't look at me. Okay, what's it called? Is it called Rewind? You like my ass? Okay, I'm looking at my repeat right now. I would say,
oops.
I would say Greta Van Fleet is one of them. I've loved them for a couple years now. Longtime bands, a band called Peace has my favorite song ever. It's called California Days. I'm on the hunt for that record right now. They only press like I think 1,000, and they're these stark white records, and the band themselves doesn't even have it. And I want it so bad, and the only ones for sale are like 150 from Europe, so they're like stupid expensive as
That's not
shit.
that
And
bad.
I know, but like I have a really hard time buying things that are more than $50. Like for myself. For other people, easy money. I can drop that shit no problem. For
I don't
myself,
I don't know. Some people buy you stuff that's like a hoodie or fishnets or stuff like that.
okay, well, I
People buy
mean,
you stuff all the time. So I don't know. Just find a way to put it on your throne wish list, and it'll probably get bought or funded by one or three or five members of your community. Shop.
no, we don't need to out people like that. We don't need to.
I don't know. I don't know. If you put it on there, it'll probably get bought. But so
Lovely.
final thing, because streaming is gonna be the main topic of this podcast that I
Okay.
found out about you. This is probably the most impressive one, and since you already know that my spies talk to you and they talk to me, you're a black belt in martial arts.
I'm literally not. That's a fucking lie. Who told you that? Do you think I look coordinated? Probably fucking golf.
And
The hell?
that
No,
requires hand-eye
golf.
coordination, and you're very talented at spilling your drink. But
I thought you were
like,
gonna say I'm
what
very
made you get into
talented
martial
man.
arts?
I didn't. What is this? Who told you that?
Standard knowledge on the internet. Of course we know. Sorry, I had to quote Nardwar there.
I wish.
What made you start your black belt journey? No, I'm kidding. I can't continue that. That's all I could really find on you. Let's talk about the bread and the butter of what people know you for, since you've had no online presence for longer than 2 years.
Isn't that impressive though that I keep that shit on lock?
I don't know about that one. Like, as somebody who had their phone number on their Twitter for 9 years and nobody told me, it was pretty impressive for me.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, especially since I've been streaming for almost 2 years. My phone number was plastered if you went to my oldest tweets.
Jesus Christ, Trolley. We gotta talk about internet safety, okay?
Hey, listen, they're all deleted. My internet safety
Okay.
now is fucking spot on, but
Good.
the only one that's like kind of questionable, I guess, is PayPal.
Oh, I locked on my PayPal too.
Oh, but then again, I will say, like, my PayPal, it's all common knowledge already, like the shit that's on
Yeah.
it, so I really do not care. But I want to talk about something. I lost my train of thought. I'm stupid. I have to put up with you, and my head already hurts.
That's so valid.
Unlike most guests that I have on here, unlike most guests, you only have a year of streaming experience.
I just hit a year. That's correct.
You just hit a year. Now, most people I talk to, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, or approaching their second year.
Yes.
You probably have the least amount of experience when it comes to the content creation world, but you originally started this as a challenge.
Yes, I did.
You didn't start this as like a passion or even a hobby like some people did. You started this as either I'm going to like it or I'm not, and you put yourself into the 100-day challenge.
I did. I made that up.
Yeah, August 23rd, 2021. That's what the mindset was.
Well, to be honest, it probably goes back a year prior to that. So I actually still have it on my phone. I want to see if I can pull it up, but it was November of 2020, actually. So I started August 2021, like you said. But it was Thanksgiving break. It was my senior year of college, and I still have it. It's a reminder on my phone that's traveled from phone to phone that says, if you want it, you have to go get it on November 22nd, 2020. And that was the morning that I was like, I really like the concept of streaming. I really like the ability to make a community, play games, like build a creation, like create something, put it on the internet, and just see what fucking happens. And from November till August of the next year, I did prep work.
Okay.
And I did research as much as I could for knowing absolutely nothing, having no one in my life who knew anything about content creation. I remember Ludwig had like his own master class of like, if you want to get into streaming. I remember watching that. I have 6 pages of fucking notes from that. I think I have a 12-page content creator handbook that I still have. And that's because I was waiting for my PC, because this is the first time I've ever had a PC is because of streaming. And so I'm waiting for my PC in the height of like graphics cards being like richer than gold pretty much. And I remember I was laying in bed probably 2 months before I started streaming, and I had what I called midnight thoughts. And I thought, well, what if I just do everything for 100 days straight, hype it up from my first day ever, post my first video of like, hey, this is my first stream, this is day one. And I just try it for 100 days, see if I actually like it and see if it's something I want to do, which is an expensive risk to take with buying a PC. And then on the 100th day, with the community that I've gained,
December
the
1st.
progress I've made, yes, you remember that? That would be when I would stream live and then at the end make the decision.
I feel like you made the decision before you even hit day 50.
Oh, probably. Yeah. I would say
'Cause-
that. But I didn't tell anyone.
No, of course. You had to keep the 100-day challenge going. Like, if you ended that, then the kind of like the build up to it just would have died out. And who knows what would have happened with the streaming career early on then. Because for you, you hit over 100 followers by day 100. I've done research. You hit over 100 followers. You only stream twice a week, which you still do now. But with streaming only twice a week, you hit affiliate in just over a month. You hit 100 followers around your 100th day. What was it like experiencing somewhat of a rapid growth compared to most people who streamed 4, 5, 6, even 7 days a week to get that same amount of growth as somebody who did it?
To be honest, I had such little experience with this end of streaming because all the people that I watched were, when I found them, were partners in the thousands.
Oh, yeah.
And so I didn't know what was considered rapid and what was considered not. I just knew that I was going to put my head down and go and see what happened. And I didn't really know that that was considered rapid, I guess, until I guess you put it in words.
I get that.
For me, I was, and I've said this a couple times, streaming is the third aspect of my life. I have a job and I have school right now. And I have things, those are two aspects of things where I want to take my life. And then I also have streaming, which is where I want to take my life. I've kind of set up 3 options. And for me, it was a nighttime gig. I would film videos until 4 a.m. I'd stream in the late evenings after, like immediately after class. And it was something that like, I put my head down and just went. And I just was excited that like something was happening. Like I remember my first stream ever, I had a concurrent chatter and viewer just because I posted that one TikTok.
And the TikTok didn't even like pop off compared to some that you've had. Like you have TikToks in the like the 5-figure view range with thousands of likes. But like this one, when I went back and looked at it, has like 300 views. But you still got a concurrent viewer from that first TikTok. The day you posted it, you had somebody in your chat.
Yeah, and he's been there the whole time. He's changed his name to match the Della, and so it says Della bot, and I have to tell people it's not actually a bot, that's a human person. He's been here the whole time, and he's one of my founders, I believe.
That's actually like insane to think about because now that you've been doing this for a year, and a lot of streamers, you know, in chat and people that might be listening probably know this, conversion is the hardest thing to do to Twitch from any platform.
Yes.
From Twitch to any platform, it's a lot easier, but from any platform to Twitch, it's fucking terrible.
Yeah,
right?
And I remember at the time, during that year, all I remember hearing is that like TikTok is where you need to be if you're streaming. TikTok's what you need to do. And I was on like a pretty consistent, I posted 5 or 6 days a week on TikTok every week. And I'm trying to get back into that because I've fallen off of that.
A lot. Listen,
yeah,
you have school, you have work. It's hard to keep up with everything. Hell, I've dropped all of my outside socials besides Twitch. And yes, I've taken a dip in numbers. I know that for a fact I have. So that just proves that offline content works. It helps keeps people around and it helps bring new eyes to your platform, as ridiculous as it might sound sometimes. But for me, I haven't posted in like 2 months. My numbers have dropped a bit. I understand that. I'm just waiting for the right moment to come back. Right?
Absolutely.
But you've gone from like posting on TikTok, you went from little skit content to like highlights of your stream to a lot of Valorant edited content. On your Instagram, you just post thirst traps that get people like you, Pat. On your Twitter,
to call them art.
On your Twitter, all you post is like going live tweets, and then you went into like, you know, actual Twitter, streamer Twitter, I guess you could say. You've done a lot with your social media. So what I want to ask you is, since you want to get back into it, what's like your next step? Where are you going to lead that into?
And I think that's the point I'm at right now, doing a lot of that like brainstorming and thinking. I have a beautiful friend and wonderful mod named Estelle, who for my 1-year anniversary of streaming pulled like over 100 clips for us to just like reminisce and go through.
Yeah.
Sorry if that's on your like.
Oh no, it's not. But I was there during that stream, and I'm sitting there like, how the fuck did Estelle do that? Like, my mods won't even give me the time of day, and you have a mod that pulls all of your clips.
Estelle is a phenomenal human, and I literally can't say that enough. Literally, like, mod aside, one of the best friends I have. I love Estelle with everything. I could do this all night. But that kind of also inspired me to be like, I have a lot of clips that I need to put to use. And I have a lot of things like my humor hasn't really changed that much. I think I've gotten a bit more confidence, and that shows in the progression of my clips. I need to do something with these. So a lot of it is, again, putting my head down and actually like grinding out these videos.
Yeah.
And then also finding my groove. And I've had a lot of content conversations like where I can take my TikTok. Is just finding a balance between what I know is going to pop and then what I like to do as well.
No, of course. You need to find that balance, because as much as we love, doing what we want to do, sometimes that doesn't cause any growth. And if you do want to
Mhm.
grow as a creator, you have to follow trends. You have to play sometimes the games that you might not enjoy the most. Never play a game that you don't like, or never do something you don't like. But if you don't like mind doing it, if you know it's going to get you a little bit of growth and you can put your mind down and just do it,
Mhm.
sometimes that can be some of the best stuff that you can create, right? And you'll
Absolutely.
never know until you try. But
Mhm.
speaking of the beginning of your streaming still, it worked out very well for you because, like I said, within about a month you hit affiliate. But there's one thing I want to unlock a memory for you.
Oh
And
god.
I brought this memory up to the other person who's involved.
Oh no.
It's not a bad thing. You're gonna be a little surprised.
Okay.
20 days from now, it's you and Lydia's 1 year of friendship based on a
Oh my
TikTok that you posted.
god. I know exactly what TikTok this is. I know exactly what. Look at me just like not knowing what I'm doing and sending the most like hey girly messages back.
Right back at ya.
I was
So,
like, what is this?
but Lydia, being somebody who you met through TikTok, is now one of
Yes.
your best friends. You're
Yes.
celebrating 1 year of friendship with her. You mentioned Estelle being one of the best people you've ever met. Well, there's other people as well that we'll probably talk about here going through this. But when it comes down to it, in the first 3 months of your journey, that first 100 days, what are some of your favorite memories from that 100 days
Oh
of
god.
content creation? Doesn't have to be streaming. It could be your TikToks. It could be your Twitter. It could be
Yeah.
anything.
One that pops out to me was the first TikTok I had that I think was over 10K views. I think it maybe landed around 20 and a couple thousand likes. And it was me standing on my desk. And I remember I would always, I fell for that. Like, I don't know how real it is. Someone's going to have to tell me if it is. But I remember seeing, like, these are the optimal times to post your TikToks. And I remember it was a Wednesday morning because I was going to a work meeting. And it was like post in the morning on Wednesdays. And I was like, cool. So I had it ready, posted it on Wednesday, and went to my meeting. 2 hours later, after I got out, I was at 10K views. I had a couple thousand likes, and I was just like, there's no fucking way that just happened. Like, I'd never seen
Wow.
a number, or I'd never seen a letter in any of my numbers before. And that was,
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly when that was, maybe October or November.
Mhm.
And I remember just walking out of my meeting and being like, what the fuck is this? I was like, hello?
And like at that time too, TikTok was your biggest platform,
Yes,
right?
it was much bigger.
You were getting a lot more followers on TikTok than you were for stream, and that's where that conversion rate comes in. But
Yes.
like you hit 100 followers around your 100th day of content creation, which was around December. But you're saying October, November, you're already getting 10K views on a TikTok. Is that kind of
Mhm.
one of those turning moments where you knew, you know what, content creation is something I'm gonna do? Like I mentioned before, that 100 days was up, you made your decision. I feel like maybe that 10K plus view video was one of those things where you're just like, you know what, this is good.
Yeah, I think that was definitely one of them. That mix, I mean, growth in numbers will always do something to a creator. There's no way to be like, I don't
We
care
have
about the
egos,
numbers.
yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, like, if you look at it from a business mindset, there's no way to be like, I don't care about your numbers, because then you're not looking at it
Yeah.
from at least the same perspective as a lot of people who are going to be successful or are successful.
Yep.
Um, and so for me, I was like, oh shit, maybe I can do something. Like maybe this actually works, and maybe I have like just something that will pop or something that is a little bit different. And at that point, it was mixed between that and then the community I was growing, and I was getting a ton of comments on how they often weren't seeing this kind of like setup for a streamer, where I was like, here's my shoulders and everything else, and also no face.
Yeah.
And I think that mixed with someone who I really, really look up to, who's also a founder in my chat. His name's Lonely Shark, and
Lonely Shark
he,
Melb. Yep.
yes,
Fellow
and we
Gamer Subs
met,
partner, by the way.
yes, and I always see that, and I think of you, and I think of him. And I remember he found me really early on as well, and I think he was just about to partner it at that time, and he has been one of my like craziest supporters throughout my entire journey. Was there for my decision for my 1 year, like all this stuff. And it was like that moment where I was like, I'm meeting people that I would have never met if
Yeah.
I had just decided to not do this.
That is probably one of the greatest things. Like, if you take content creation seriously and like streaming in general seriously, the
Yeah,
people that you meet, it's insane that the internet can bring some of your best friends to your life that you never knew would have existed. Like without
absolutely.
it. And if we were in the day and age of 30 years ago where it was dial-up internet and you weren't really able to connect with people outside of like your city, who knows where we would have been. And
I
with
know.
like on a serious topic too, a lot of streamers experience, social anxiety and even to mental health concerns like depression and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Streaming has been an escape for a lot of people. Internet has been an escape for a lot of people, and it allows us to meet people that we never thought we would have met. To just repeat that, but
Mhm.
to to know that it has become one of the greatest things in our lives, and I feel like you can agree to this. It just stands to the point of you never know unless you try, right?
Yeah,
Like
that
like
was
that
the
like that
exact
note in
quote.
your phone. If you want it, go get it.
Yeah.
And speaking of your motivational quotes, there's something on your wall, and I don't know if it's still there. That is a Bristol board of motivational quotes. And now this photo's blurry because there's really no new photo of it recently. Um,
Yeah.
there's a couple that you can make out. Is that still on your
Ugh.
wall?
I'm looking at it right now. Is that from
Okay.
a TikTok?
Anyways,
Please,
so
you have to tell me. Oh my
it's
god.
totally not. But I mean, also, people did used to see this in your first week of streaming.
Yes, yes! I love this video!
I gotta ask,
Bro.
is the back of your head shaved? Because it looks like that in this photo.
No, dead ass. I have them both in no, full hair, I never shaved my head. I have them 2 buns and I have a headband on.
So for people that don't know, your angle has been this for majority of your streaming career, but the first week it was over your shoulder.
Yes, I was always the plan was to always do it like that, because I think that's when that angle for streamers who were faceful was coming in, and I do have one set up. She's just being a bitch, and she never connects. I'm getting a new camera, and that was an angle that I had for a little bit, but I realized I like much more preferred this angle
Yeah.
when like talking to chat and feeling a connection with chat.
A lot of people talk with their hands, and I feel like that's kind of one of the
I
things that
do.
makes this angle better, right? You talk
Yes.
with your hands, like hell, even
Mhm.
I'm doing it. It
Right.
makes it more personal because they can't see your face, but they can still see expression through your hands.
Yes, and
R-
that's been a lifelong thing for me.
Yeah, if you have your camera over your shoulder, you're not really getting that expression unless you go wee kind of thing, and they just see the back of
Yep.
your hand. But
Mhm.
is that like that wanting to show expression, wanting to show a closer connection to chat? Was that the main thing that made you switch to camera angle, even just
It
after the
actually
first week?
was. Yeah, it actually was, from, like, a logistical point, I didn't like the setup, how it looked, because I didn't have a lot of things on my wall. I didn't like how it looked kinda just, like, cold, but for me and I still have it in my content creator handbook that I made for myself, where I was like, "I need to find a way to be" listen, you will not understand the craziness I go to be organized, but no one knows because 'cause I'm literally nuts.
We
But
all
I
know
remember
that.
there's a line in my, handbook under, like, the cam section where it's like you need to find a way to like connect with chat. You need to find a way to be perfect. You need to find a way to like you have a personal personality and you connect with people, but you're completely eradicating a part of it because you're choosing to be faceless.
So therefore, you change the camera angle, and now you use your hands to talk and
I
fishnets
do.
as a
And
personality
yep,
trait,
the thighs to be talking.
as some people like to say. But I want to talk about a little halfway point segment. We're not really halfway; it's kind of like a third of the way.
Okay.
You've seen these podcasts before. You knew that a couple of these were coming. This one's a 20 rapid
Mm.
fire question. Before we go
I
back
was
into the streamer
waiting.
talk, yep. Before we
Oh
go
my
back into
God.
the streamer talk, I want to do a 20 rapid fire question. Get to know you better. You probably have your answers written down too, misorganized. But
I don't. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm sorry. I didn't prep. I'm scared.
why do you need the prep? It's just first answer that comes to your mind. If you
I
want
don't.
to build on
I
a
just,
story, feel free. But
okay.
at the end of the day, no answer is going to get judged besides wrong ones. What's your favorite day of the week?
Oh fuck. Thursday.
Cap. Favorite city in Canada. Why am I saying Canada? You live in the US. Favorite city in the
Thank you.
US besides the ones that you live in.
Fuck. Well, I don't. So this is a thing I'm trying to change with myself. I haven't traveled very far.
Okay.
This is the farthest I've been from home, which is where I am locally,
Mhm.
and then home is California. Um, honestly, I was born and raised in San Francisco. I fucking love San Francisco. It has my favorite baseball team. It has my favorite museums. I love it to death. Yeah, yeah,
Besides
yeah. You heard me.
Besides the ones that you've lived in, Della.
Okay, well, I didn't technically. I grew up there, like I was born there, and I was one, and then we moved, so I don't really count it as I grew up there.
It does
But
count.
fuck. Okay, well then, all of my favorite cities I spent like more than like just a trip in. Like I was gonna say Tahoe. Well, like we had a house there. So fuck. Really, I don't go places, bruh. I don't fucking know.
I'll count San Francisco then. You
you.
uncultured. Favorite holiday? Halloween.
Christmas.
Wow.
No, have you seen my Christmas stream?
I did see the Christmas stream. You
It's
were
Christmas.
very, very festive, but like I will say,
There's a
my
whole
tree had
tree.
you beat. OGs in my community know my tree.
Did you see my Christmas ornament?
I didn't see the ornament. I just saw the tree. The tree was in the background. You
was-
were dressed in a red sweater. You had lights on your boom arm, stuff like that.
There's a Christmas ornament. It's a huge wooden snowflake, and it's kind of higher up because it's on my wall. Anybody who did
minute.
anything,
Wait a
shut up.
Where is mine? No, where is mine? Did I throw them out? No way I threw them out.
Wait. Tell
Where
me
is
we
my
didn't do
wooden
the same
snowflake?
thing. Did we do the same thing? Yes or no? Your big ass
Mine
head
was a
around.
different design, but yes, and I wrote all my subs on it. Yep.
This is what I did for November and December, and it's double-sided.
Della, I need you to understand, doing all this research, we did a lot of the same fucking thing. Yes, Feet, your subscriber. I thought Feet was a bot too.
And he's not.
Feet actually subscribed to you and talked to you. That was fucking insane to look at. Like, there's a lot of shit I don't even have notes on. It's just memory. Where the fuck are my snowflakes?
I'm like trying to just like quietly get back in my chair like this.
I'm actually upset. Where the fuck are my snowflakes?
Yeah, the Christmas stream was on November 1st. I didn't give a fuck.
Where the fuck? I'm gonna have to find them and like
When
show them
Trolley
one day.
doesn't care about his community.
I
he loses
genuinely
it.
don't. I threw them out because actually I burned them because I did not care. But oh my god, okay, that's interesting. So we've done a lot of the same things. I mean, I will say another thing before we go back into the questions is you and I have done the exact same bit with the song Tequila.
That's such an easy bit.
I know, but nobody does it now. Like I don't know about you, but before your streaming time, there was this thing called Twitch Sings.
I know.
And I enjoyed the hell out of it when I first started streaming because I can't sing for shit. And then I did like drunk Halloween karaoke with somebody who I don't talk to anymore because they're a scumbag. Yeah, drama.
Okay.
But
Beautiful.
I know, right? But I did the tequila bit. And
It's so good.
I wasn't drinking tequila, sadly, but then like Lydia sent me the clip of you doing the tequila bit as well. You're like, all right, you ready? You ready? Chat, sing along with me. Da 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 da. Tequila. Oh fuck! Like you just reenacted the exact same way. When I watched that clip, I'm like, there's no fucking way that like you're the only other person I know that's done it. So it's funny.
That's fucking crazy to me.
It's fucking funny. But there's like I said, there's a lot of things that you and I have done similar when it comes to just slightly outside what most streamers do.
We're just
Snowflakes
kind of
being one
funny
them.
like that.
We're just kind of quirky and chill and cool
Mhm.
like that. First celebrity
different.
crush.
Oh, Han Solo. I'm not even kidding. That's not even a joke.
Of course, you're a Disney adult. Place you want to travel to the most.
Fuck. Ireland?
Okay. Now
Okay,
you
thank
got
you.
my respect back. Okay.
Thank you.
I mean, you didn't really have any to begin with, so you just gained a little bit.
Oh!
Cake or pie?
Fuck. I have to say cake because it's cheesecake.
I don't know. You don't know 3.14. You thought it was 4.14.
I did for a long time.
Favorite ice cream flavor? This is going to make or break the podcast.
Cotton candy. And if they don't have it, cookie dough.
Opinion on mint chocolate chip.
Hate it. What the fuck?
Sorry, I just had to do that.
I'd rather.
Oh, what the hell? My whole Discord just crashed.
Are we back?
Even fucking Discord just said, nah, the
Oh,
podcast
shit.
is over. Discord fully just crashed.
I mean, I'll do it. Like, I'll eat it like once a year because it's my dad's favorite.
Yeah, I actually got to do this real quick. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. We're back. You'll eat it once a year because it's your dad's favorite.
Yeah, it's my dad's favorite, and he gets the same ice cream cake every year. What? I'm a good daughter. The fuck you mean?
No, you're
Ice
shit
cream's ice
because you didn't share his taste buds.
No, I didn't.
You have the inferior taste buds. You literally think that cotton
No.
candy is a good flavor when it's really just
It's
repurposed bubblegum.
Good. No, it's better. I hate bubblegum.
Cotton candy is just repurposed bubble gum.
No, it's
Change
better.
my mind. Artificial cotton candy flavor is
Better.
just bubble gum.
It's so much better. And here's the funny thing: I hate eating cotton candy.
That's why you like the artificial, because it tastes like bubble gum, but you don't like real bubble gum.
I hate it.
Have you ever worn socks with sandals?
Oh yeah, easily.
Of course, your country. On a scale from 1
All
to 10,
right.
how good are you at keeping secrets?
Very good. I am faceless.
On a scale from 1 to 10, because that doesn't give me a number.
10.
Cap.
I would say 9 because like I'm really
That's
bad
better.
with presents. I'm really bad with presents.
you're
Like
an
if I
8?
get someone, no, I'm a 9. I'm a 9. Trolleyzz.
So one debate that we always have on these podcasts, and I'm going to cut you off here for one reason. Anybody who says a 10 is purely lying. 9 is the max score that you could realistically say, and if you're saying you're bad with presents, that knocks it down from a 9. You're an 8.
Why?
Because 10 is literally a no. You have spilt a secret in your life, therefore you are not a 10.
Okay, nobody's perfect, as we've heard from in Montana. But here's the thing. I have kept a lot of things a secret from stream pretty well, I have to say. Better than my brother.
You didn't say everything.
Well, they know what my
7.
legs look like, so
7.
I'm an 8. I'm an 8. And then when I buy presents for people, I get really excited and I want to tell them, but I also like love the surprise. But I'm like, bitch, I just got you something. And
Honestly, I'm the same way when it comes to presents, so I can understand that. I'm like a 7, 8. Like realistically, if it's a to death secret, then it's to death. If it's something that like I could tell my best friend to just get it off my chest and I know they're not going to say or they don't even know, then I'll say that. Okay, so you're a 7. You just cut you down.
I'm an 8. I'm an 8.
Down.
Okay, wait, I have a different question. Is there a
This ain't
difference
the podcast about Trolley. You don't get to ask me.
Shut up.
No, I'm kidding.
I have a question. You shut up. Is there a difference between a till death secret and a significant other secret? Like when you are telling your significant other.
If you have a significant other, they know all the secrets.
That's okay. That's what I'm saying.
So you're a 7.
Cool.
Got it. Done.
No, I'm an 8.
That's why I say I'm a 7, 8, because I'm single right now, so I'm an 8. But the moment I get a partner, 7.
Oh my god.
Dropping it down to a 7.
Jesus
real
Christ.
quick. Like,
it's my favorite
your
number.
secret is safe with me and my wife, kind of thing.
Yeah, those like things where like the wife like runs in with me. Yeah.
See, 7. See,
I'm an 8.
Della, too simple. No, you're a 7. Big dogs or small dogs?
8's my favorite number. Oh, big dogs, easy. But I had a small dog all my life. I love big dogs. I'm getting a big dog. I'm getting a shepherd.
What shepherd?
German.
I'm gonna send you a photo of my puppy or dog now.
Oh, let's fucking go.
He's 12 years old now, blind in one eye, torn ACLs, but I'll send you the photo of him as a puppy and also the day that I thought he was going to pass.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, 2 years ago. That's still the background on my phone.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I can actually do this real quick. Let me do this.
I grew up around a lot of... Oh, stop. Can I get daily dog pics? Dots?
I don't live with him anymore. He lives with my mom and I live with my dad.
Shit.
But I will send you a couple photos of my dog. But yeah, fun fact, and not to be sappy, but like that's the day I actually thought he was gonna pass because of his torn ACLs. We had to spend like $900 on X-rays and shots and everything. My mom is not well off financially. This was also the time where my stepdad got let go from his job, and my sister and I had to pay like 3/4 of that bill. And I was 19. Actually, no, was I 19? No, this was 18, right before I started making good money, and I maxed out my credit card to pay for him. And then I started making good money. I paid that off right away, thank God. But I sat in a hospital sat in a vet office for like 5 hours with him. That's why he has a little pink bandage on his leg, because that's where he got like 3 of the shots. Yeah. I keep that as my phone background to remember that like he's still around and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I do know that like his time is coming soon because he's 12. But not to be sappy or anything. I mean, an animal did just die today. Not the queen. Before anybody tries to make that joke.
Oh my god.
I'm talking about do you know the cat meme that's like, wah! Like that cat actually passed away today.
That cat died?
Yep.
This is the worst.
This is the worst day ever. I know. Like bad things come in threes. I've been saying this. The queen sadly passed today. The cat passed, and I've had to do a podcast with you. Bad things come in threes. Like
what the fuck?
It literally is fucking terrible today. What's your favorite car?
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna get judged so fucking hard. There's a Nissan that there's a Nissan I really, really like, and I forget what it is.
You think you're gonna get judged in a bad way? And you're saying Nissan, you better get the name of this car.
Is it a GTR? Hold on.
Della.
Sorry, hold on.
Fuck Shop. We're best friends now. If it's a GTR.
Yeah, it's a GTR.
R35?
GTR, but I don't know it specifically, but I also know, like, if I was, like, I had this realistic arc where I'm like, I'm not gonna have a GTR, where I like the Nissan Coupe a lot. What the fuck? I have to find this. But that just kind of
I'm sorry, the Nissan
I know, but it looks so cute because I just feel like a little businesswoman. No, there's like
Della, I don't think you understand. Coupe is a style of car, not the brand.
Oh, okay, so I am an idiot.
Nissan
Okay, wait, what's this?
Coupe.
Wait, can I send this to you?
Okay.
Wait.
270 270 370Z. I'm even though this is live recording, I am talking about chat here because for anybody in chat, feel free to say anything. If I do feel like it fits in a topic, I will acknowledge it, and Della can do the same. The 270 370Z from Nissan, fucking beautiful, fantastic. But there's only one right answer when it comes to a favorite car, and that is a GTR Skyline R31 to 35. Doesn't matter.
It's bad. It's very bad. I don't really know. What? Okay, I just DM'd it to you. What is that? Because that was my realistic.
I have to pull this up on my phone, Della, because I'm literally screen capturing full screen. Della.
I saw that car, and I was like, I like that car.
Let's see.
Oh. And I don't know what it is.
Oh, the 370Z.
Okay, so that's the one. Yeah. That's one. Cool.
And then I said 270. Bum, you know what car I meant. But yeah, no, 370Z. That's actually it.
And then like my I
can respect that answer.
Other answer is like a 1975 Ford Bronco.
Bronco? What are you, OJ Simpson?
I love Ford Broncos so much. I don't know why. I also love Ford trucks, like old Ford. Hey man, I have country boots. Like I'm over here with some cowgirl boots.
You literally just said OJ Simpson's car, though. You do understand that, right?
I don't want to talk about it. All right, we'll say 74.
Okay, I don't know if it's actually 75, but Ford Bronco.
Right. Fuck you. Yeah, Broncos are cute.
Jesus fucking Christ. Compensating much? If you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be and why is it watermelon?
Shut up. It's actually not. Who gave you this info? My old answer used to be mac and cheese. Now, honestly, a sandwich. You can change that shit up. I love pasta.
Okay, that's literally the next question. Pizza or pasta?
Pasta.
Pasta.
Okay. Fuck, that's hard. Because pizza's my drunk food, but pasta's my comfort food.
Della, the more you talk, the more I'm realizing we're the same person. Pizza's my drunk food.
Have you ever had potato pizza?
The fuck is that?
It's so good. All right, we'll come back to that. I think pasta.
Good answer.
Thank you.
Giving or getting presents. Kind of already answered that one.
Yeah.
A favorite video game series of all time.
Fuck. Okay, so this is kind of difficult because I didn't really have the same childhood as video games as everybody else did. Like I got my first Xbox at 19, and before that I was just like a DS Wii kid.
Mm-hmm.
So I really liked watching Outlast.
From PewDiePie?
Yes, that literally was my first introduction. And I loved, and so whenever someone streams Outlast, I'm like, shut up, I'm fucking watching this. If you make me play it, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But I love watching it. And then favorite series? Fuck.
I mean, Outlast is technically a series, because there is more than one.
Okay. So I'd say I love watching Outlast, and I love watching Last of Us. My favorite game to play would probably be Red Dead.
Of course it is.
I love it so much.
Of course it is. At what age do you want to retire, and don't say now?
Oh, well, I just asked my mom if I could retire with her because she retired this year and she said no. So, it'd be honestly, for me, I really like what I'm doing in grad school. I just kind of got my field experience this week, was my first week in the field. I really love doing it. My goal would be part-time forever.
Fair?
I think I would like doing that.
You always want to be working.
I think so.
That's fair.
Because I really like what I do.
Dark chocolate or milk chocolate?
Milk, please. I'm not pretentious. Sorry.
Milk is the right answer, but like dark chocolate's not bad.
Listen, I can do it every once in a while, but like if someone's like, I love dark chocolate, I go, you're fucking pretentious.
Holy fucking shit. You're gonna judge everybody but yourself, Della.
I have war flashbacks with white chocolate, so I can't do white chocolate.
The fuck is a war flashback with white chocolate like?
Well, okay, so I'm like heavily allergic to macadamia nuts, and that's how I found out was a white chocolate chip macadamia nut cookie, so I can't do that anymore.
Della's allergic to nuts. Nice. LA or New York?
I've only been to LA, so I'd probably have to say LA.
Weird. What's your current favorite clothing brand? And don't say fishnets because that's not a brand.
Um, fuck. I have always loved a clothing brand called Lush. It's very
Yep.
flowy, it's very pretty. I would say Lush, and if I had to pick like a website, Cider.
Why would you have to pick a website
I don't
for
know,
a
because that's the
clothing
first thing I
brand?
thought. I love it. It's cheap and it's nice.
Just like
Alright, we'll just go with
Fossil,
Lush.
just like
We'll just
Sheen. Do
No, I don't the fuck? No,
you,
please.
do you not know them?
No, I do, but I do not shop there. Okay, here's the thing. If you asked me 5 years ago, I would have said Nordstrom. I got all my things from Nordstrom's.
So Nordstrom hasn't existed in Canada for longer than a decade. Fun fact.
Wow. Okay, I can't.
And it's so overrated.
I love it. It's
So
like my
over fucking
childhood.
rated. I would rather shop from Zoffel and Sheen. And I
But the
have, and
men's
they give me some of the
department
best
sucks.
clothing that I've ever had. Hey, you can't say Sheen equals Wish Cat. Don't even fucking. I
I
mean,
would agree with
I've
Kat.
never shopped from Sheen, but I've shopped from Zoffel, even though they're pretty much the same. And they give they give good clothing, good, cheap, fast
So
fashion.
cheap.
That's all it is. On the scale from 1 to 10, how good are you at trivia?
Well, I think you know the answer to this. I'm gonna go
I
with
do,
5.
since you're the only person who was never a podcast guest until now that has been on Trolley Trivia, and you
Rude.
literally still have the record of the lowest score.
Let's fucking go.
I think you have the record. I'm not too
Do
sure.
you have a toilet bowl?
The huh?
You don't know what a toilet bowl is?
Is that like the Super Bowl but for the shittiest people?
Yeah.
I don't know if you'd beat a couple people in this chat though, and I'm not gonna say who.
Damn it. Damn it.
I don't know if you'd beat them for just being, the shittiest at something. Maybe trivia you got that down pat, but actually no, you'd have that down pat in Fortnite.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You
And you
do
were
have
telling me I was in a
you
bot lobby.
you do fit in the backpack, so
Oh,
even though you're 8'7", I think you say
I'm 8'5",
8'5",
actually.
same shit,
I
different
don't
pile.
want to lie. I don't want to lie to chat. I'm 8'5".
4'11". Anyways, I do want to talk about some of the change that you've done with your stream. Number one being the camera angle, but not
Yes.
much else has really changed for you. You haven't done too
Are you
many like
calling me
setup.
stale?
Yes. You haven't really done too many setup upgrades. But one of the
No.
things that you mentioned at the beginning of this podcast was your confidence.
Yeah.
Your confidence has really shown from like old clips to where you are now. Like
Yeah.
you used to talk like this and be very monotone. And when you were playing Firewatch, you're like, "Oh,
I
I
love
don't
that
want to
game.
go here." And now all of a sudden you're like, "Bitch, yes!" Like
Okay, that's
changed.
rude.
You've changed a lot when it comes to the tone on your stream. And you say one of the big things is confidence. Is there anything else
Yes.
that's kind of catered to it, or do you feel like confidence has been key for you?
I think confidence in the streams itself, like outside of stream, if you met me when I had first started, I acted the same way now that I did in real life back when I started. I just was so like, holy shit, there's something recording at all times.
Yeah.
Now I like don't really have that thought. Like I lost that nervousness of hitting go live pretty early on, and then I just kind of is blossom the right word? I don't know.
No, that is.
And I just kind of ended up doing that and being more myself, which is so loud and so often, and so I cuss a lot, and I don't even know it.
Same. But I will
Yeah.
say, as somebody who's been doing this for 2 years, I've seen my old content and I throw up at it. Like
Yeah.
So one of the things you learn as a streamer is you got to be able to watch your old content. You got to be able to watch your content in general and to be able to
Yes.
learn, adapt, and overcome it. I don't watch my
Mhm.
VODs. I watch my clips. And if I look at my
Yes.
clip and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? That's when I
Mhm.
know I got to improve something or I got to work on something or whatever the case may be. So I want to ask you, since it's been a year of your streaming, what are 3 things that you feel like you've changed for yourself that have made you a better streamer today?
For me, I did some small upgrades that I need to like keep up on. Like I really want to have the multiple camera angles. That was something that I really liked. These end up being very logistical. Something that I added in that I thought was really fun because it ended up staying for a long time was I have different scenes. Like there's one of me on a TV screen. There's one of me in a bunch of picture frames. There's me in a Fortnite field. There's me giving the news. That was something that we added and really stuck.
Yeah,
And that's something I get a lot of comments on.
they are really good scenes.
And they're so dumb and I do it all from this little like fake. I don't know if you could see it possibly.
Not on stream, but yeah, your little fake stream deck.
It's like a little numpad with things that are like, yeah, numbered. I think those would be the 2. I'm trying to think of a third. For
If you
me,
can't,
like
you can't then.
I think for me, like since I've been a year in, and I'm also taking less streams right now because I am so involved with grad school. It's absolutely insane. This has really been a time where I've done more brainstorming on what I want to change because it's been a year and I've been doing the same thing and I really want to grow because I don't want to get bored.
Of course. Now, is there anything you want to give us a little bit of secret info on that you plan on changing, let's say, by the end of the year?
I know I'm bringing a series out that's starting on the 15th, which I think is next week. And I'm starting with my good friend Keelan. He's a role play streamer from No Pixel, but he's been looking to get into other things. We are workshopping the name, absolutely, but it's basically going to come down to I am just going to go head against all my good friends and good streamer buddies. They're going to bring 2 games. I'm going to bring 2 games.
Oh,
and we're
shit!
gonna see who's the best at all of our favorite games.
I hate you so much because that's an idea on my notebook right now.
You want to come on my stream?
Literally, I know it's from Ludwig. Don't worry, I know because Ludwig's my inspiration for streaming.
Yep.
And I've had this idea for 6 months and I've never acted on it. And I'm literally like, okay, how am I going to change it? How am I going to twist it to be like my own thing? How am I going to bring people on and have a challenge or a bet behind it? Because I don't want it to just be stale content, right? The Fortnite bingo that I do, it's got a forfeit behind it. The only one that really doesn't right now is Master Teaches Trolley, which I got to incorporate a forfeit to that. But at the end of the day, it's really just if I beat the master, then fucking great. I got bragging rights. If not, then it makes sense. But I hate you for doing it. I better be on your first or second episode.
Listen, Keelan claimed the first one, and that started because I was drunk. I redeemed like Play Me in Chess on his stream. I don't know how to play chess. I don't know how to play chess. And then we just were like, fuck it, let's do a rematch when she actually knows how to play chess. Listen, don't tell her I still don't know how to play chess, and we're doing the tournament next week.
I can help you learn chess if you need.
Thank you.
I was the grade 4 chess champion. Fun fact. And I kid you not. Kid you not. Grade 4 chess champion, and me and one other guy named Brian kept swapping it back and forth throughout the whole year, and he ended up winning it, like for the like end of the year. But I was always second fiddle.
Oh, Trolley. I'm so sorry to hear that, Trolley.
It's okay.
How does that make you feel?
Depressed, stressed, not well dressed.
Okay. Well, sadly, I'm no longer at school and I can't do my counseling work with you, so we're going to continue.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, thank you.
So you're saying that you want to introduce this new series, but like, is anything else coming with the season 3 of Della?
That is probably the one that's most organized, to be honest.
Fair.
And I have this, this is more of a personal thing. I really want to go revisit. I have content notes from when I wasn't even streaming of ideas that I just spitballed. And I think I have like 2 or so pages. I want to go through that, refine it, and then start bringing them to stream because my streams are going to end up being more of like events per stream and not just like me hopping on and gaming. If
the gaming can be off stream kind of thing, yeah, and it's going to end up being like if it's gaming, it's going to be like an event, and that's kind of the direction I want to take with the limits I have on my availability for. Of course, no, I fully get that. So you're basically going to be revamping your content to be more to use somebody as an example. Capri does strictly like event content, not in like the personality aspect, but event content.
Close to that. I would say close. I'm going to revise and look through everything I want. A plan that I did get to execute before I went on a 2-week break for work was having my brother on stream. And that was something I've always wanted to do. And we shared a mouse and a keyboard and played Fortnite. And it was a great stream.
And everybody wanted your brother back because they are the better streamer.
I was like, fuck.
Can we just have ItsDella's brother like start streaming?
Call him It's Brother.
It's Brother. You know, race to 1K followers.
Well, the man's at fucking college. And I asked him, like, you want to stream? He goes, actually, maybe. And I go, oh, God, the competition.
There you go. Family-friendly competition. I don't know if it'd be friendly knowing you.
It wouldn't.
You're competitive.
Thank you.
I don't know if that's a compliment.
I'm going to take it as it.
Sure.
I like being confident and I like being competitive. That's how you welcome in.
Well, I will say that there is something that everybody knows about you.
Oh, no.
You're chaotic, and you have random outbursts.
Yeah.
I want to introduce a new segment of the podcast since you are a faceless streamer. I couldn't get meme photos of you. So instead, I reached out to 5 of your friends. Actually, no, sorry. That's a different thing. No. I got 5 quotes from you. These are your quotes.
Do I have to read them?
No, I'm going to read them for you. but I need context on every single one of them.
Okay, there's a hot chance I don't remember, but that's okay.
There is a hot chance you don't remember any besides one. So the first one I want to talk about is who are you picking pink for?
Wait, that's so fucking good. I was drunk. Oh my god. Okay, so that was one of my favorite streams to date. It was called I'm going pro in Uno, and I'm not pro in Uno. And that was the first spill that we had, I believe. That was the first time I spilled a drink. Oh no, this was a different one. This is a different Uno night. This was on Lydia's stream. And again, I think I was drunk because we are very good at drunk Uno. And we were doing team Uno. And I can see her cards. She can see my cards. This is just absolutely we're a team, right?
Yep.
And so she sees that I have 3 cards and they are orange, purple, and teal. And she slaps down that I'm gonna pick a color. And I was like, let's fucking go. We got this in the bag. She picks pink. And I scream at the top of my lungs, forgetting we're on stream. I don't know where I am. And I go, who the fuck are you picking pink for? And that was what we did.
And the best part is the clip is in chat for anybody listening live.
God.
And if you do want to see the clip and you're listening on Spotify or YouTube, it'll be in the description. You can go find it there.
My God.
Yes, it was during Uno. So you remember 1 for 5. We're good. The second one I really hope you remember because it's one of my favorites.
Oh, no.
Shitting my juicy jorts too.
This could have been any given day in that fucking group chat.
Well, it was April 25th, 2022. Close to your pie day, but do you have any context behind shitting my juicy jorts too?
I don't, and I need you to go look at my pinned messages in any chat that I'm in because it's so bad. But I don't. I know I was talking to Lydia.
On this.
I have no idea why I said that.
Well, I will let you know that, I believe I might have more context than you, even though I'm not given any. Lydia had a jorts stream one time or something like that.
Oh, yeah. And I'm written on the ass.
It was probably something related to that. Let's go with number 3.
We had a jorts era.
Ready to be a stream pillow princess. The fuck does that mean?
I think, okay, so that's my birthday. Okay, so that's the stream I had on my birthday because my birthday's the next day. And we went all the way to midnight on the 13th. And this was one of the first times that Estelle was like, I got this. And I was like, what? I didn't plan anything for my birthday. And it was, God, I need Estelle to remind me. I think it was 6 hours. I think we started at 6 and went all the way to midnight. And we just had everything planned. And I remember I received what we were doing. And I was like, ladies and gentlemen, pals, I'm ready to be a stream pillow princess for my birthday. I'm ready to just be wined and dined and just taken care of. You look disappointed.
I'm very much so because I'm not able to be a stream pillow princess for anybody because I have no planners. God damn it, Estelle. Can you be my mod? Go away, Justin. Number 4. Most inspirational by far.
Oh, no.
TITTIES. Spaced out.
I'm not kidding. This is a regular fucking Tuesday in this group chat. I don't know if I saw titties. I don't know if I was just announcing that I have titties. I have no idea why I said this.
The fact that you put emphasis to space it out is the concerning part.
It's important.
It's the concerning part. I don't know if classifying it as important is the best thing to do. But
Are titties not important to you?
What?
Are titties not important to you?
I wish I could get rid of mine.
Trolley. Okay.
But yeah, they're a little bit. See, Estelle remembers this one. Estelle, do you have any context while I go into this 5th one? The 5th one, my personal favorite. And I genuinely believe will become everybody's favorite as well.
Oh, no.
I want my name on your beefy kazoo.
You remember this? This was one of my first pinned tweets ever. Lydia has a kazoo, and Lydia was gonna write names on the big beefy kazoo, and I really, really, really wanted my name on someone's big beefy kazoo. Thoughts?
I need you to understand.
I can't.
That a beefy kazoo just sounds like another name for something.
Listen, I know what I'm about and I know what I say, and I say it with purpose and my entire chest. Titties, if you will.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Now, here's the thing. Why?
What do you mean, why? That's a valid thing to want.
You want your name on a beefy kazoo.
That's an honor.
See, without context, just reading this, you understand that just sounds like
Charlie.
that.
Charlie, I'm a content fucking machine.
I
am so funny.
Looking maybe, but I don't know. Beefy Kazoo. That still leaves me stunned. That's why it's my favorite.
I
don't
love it
know.
so much.
But those are the 5 quotes from you.
Beautiful.
Now I got 5 quotes about you.
Oh no.
Nah, don't be. There's no reason to be scared on this one. This is more a heartfelt.
Aww.
And this is coming towards near the tail end of the podcast. I reached out to 5 of your closest friends.
Can I know?
I'm not going to tell you who, because your job is to guess who said what quote.
Why do we have the same brain?
Now, here's the thing. If you are in chat right now and I did not reach out to you and you are one of Della's closest friends, I want you to put your own answer to this question. I asked them, what is your favorite thing about Della? Simple. I know you're sitting there with like, oh no, what the fuck did people say?
I like literally don't know.
But trust me when I say this, you're going to be surprised by some of the responses. I'm not going to let you know who said it until you guess a name. I'm not going to give you an option of names either. Your job is to just know your community, know your friends.
Fuck.
And the first one, by the way, for people listening on Spotify and YouTube, these are live recorded on Twitch. You want to see the photos? Go check out the VOD. Where's the quote? I'm looking for it. My favorite thing about Della is her intrusive thoughts. Smiley face.
This could be anything.
Smiley face.
Anything. I'm trying to think who uses smiley faces with me the most. My watch just told me to
I'll give you a hint. The smiley face is using a squared off bracket.
Oh, Pry.
1 for 1. 1 for 1.
I love it here.
Number 2. You're not getting this one. I love her overwhelming care and compassion.
Did you write that?
I'm not any of these quotes. I'm going to let you know that right fucking now.
Fuck.
I love her overwhelming care and compassion.
Can I get a hint?
Nope, not for this one. This one, I just want to see who you think would say this.
Estelle.
The answer is Shup.
Wait, that's so nice.
And
wait,
then
he's a fucking shitter.
He followed it up with, I actually want her to die.
Oh, okay.
In a video game,
right.
but
okay.
this was the first message. So, you know, he's just like, it's hard to compliment her. I obviously didn't cut out edited in this or anything, but it is what it is. Number 3.
All the receipts. I'm gonna make fun of him.
My favorite thing about Della is her tenacity. She can and will overcome anything thrown at her. Unless it's math or reading. My girl can't do either.
That's a step. That has to be a step. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Oh my god. I can't do math, dude. Have you seen that clip?
Yes. And I've also seen the photo you posted on Twitter. I honestly was going to cut out the math or reading part, but I was like, you know what? Nah, full quote. Number 4 is a mouthful, and I hope you're prepared for this.
Lydia. Sorry. Oh, no shit. No
Della
shit.
has always been a wonderful friend and supporter. I struggled with numbers and streaming for a long time, but she was my friend through it all. She celebrates the good streams and would sit with me after the bad ones. When I launched my new series, she was there for it. When it succeeded, she was the first person I called and sat with me in a call for a whole ass hour, and I sobbed and she told me she was proud of me, something I didn't realize I needed to hear. All that to say, my favorite thing about Della is that she is 110% herself, a wonderful human and a friend I didn't realize I needed.
I'm gonna cry on your podcast, dude.
I still got one more quote.
Okay.
Finally, number 5.
Thanks.
I like that she smells like piss.
What the fuck, Luna? What the fuck is that?
I had to end with that one. I was just like, do I end with the sappy one? Nah.
Oh my god.
You go from emotional wreck to you're crying piss.
Dude, Shep's gonna kill me for missing his. This is a problem.
Missing his what? Podcast?
No, for missing that. That was his quote. I guess everybody else.
Yeah, you got everybody else with him, and he purposely said, I'm going to throw her for a loop. She's not going to get it to me.
Yeah, I did.
Most of the people said, yeah, you know what? I could have said, I like her thighs. Who would have said that? Who?
Me.
No, who would have said that they like your thighs?
I would. Pry.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
I already mentioned that somebody told you that they wanted you to die in a video game.
Yeah.
Shop.
True.
Yeah, that was actually pretty much it for all of like the extra quotes. Hi, Savage Alley Cat. How are you? You like her thighs? Nice.
I appreciate
But see, Alley Cat could have been one of the people. I just said it by the. Oh yeah, Estelle took a little bit to send me a message. That was great. But
Aw.
to wrap up into the final section, I want to
Yes.
I want to talk about today.
Okay.
Let's jump a little bit because you are a variety streamer who has streamed a total of 28 categories on your stream
Oh
or
my
on your
God.
channel. That's it. 28 categories. Sounds like a lot, but it's really not.
It's not?
Nope. I have
I'm
like
gonna put it
100 in 2 years.
on.
You have 28 in 1, which isn't bad. It proves that you stick to a game. You started off with Dead by Daylight. You went to Valorant. You've been a Just Chatting streamer for a bit. You've played
Yeah.
Fortnite. You've played a few other games. But overall, you have stuck true to the games that you enjoy.
Yes.
You have just surpassed 450 followers.
No, thank
You have the highest average for anybody under 500 I've ever seen at almost 20.
Wait, really? I
You
don't know
have an-
numbers that well.
I believe an 18.7 viewer average, if I saw that correctly.
Holy shit.
You are on track to be one of the biggest streamers that you can be.
Oh my God.
Even though we've already talked about what is next for you, outside of just the content that you plan on creating and bringing to your stream, what is
Mhm.
next for Della?
Oh, that's a very good question. For me, and I feel like for pals watching me and who have seen me in calls and like solo one-on-one talks, they're gonna be like, this bitch. For me, I'm not satisfied with what I'm doing. There's a lot that I want to do, and for me right now, the first thing I'm gonna do is head down and work. I'm finally getting to a nice little stable point with job and school and stuff, and I have more like nights where I can actually put myself fully back into this. But I've been told I have a bit of a perfectionist side, and like I want to do things so fully and with so much passion and intent.
Did you say perfectionist side?
Yeah, maybe.
The 100% or 0%?
Oh, what do you mean? I have to pick a percent?
No, like you either want it to go 100% smoothly or not at all.
Yes. Well, I mean, and I'm okay with the bumps in the road because that's for growth. But I've literally said to Shep before, like I don't like how I have limited time to stream because I don't like the feeling of half-assing shit. It's like my least favorite feeling in the world.
Mhm.
And so that's where I end up. For me, it's honestly, in the best way possible, going back to the drawing board, finding what I really like to do, pulling out those old ideas that I was super passionate about that just kind of fell away once like streaming was really picking up and I see what was clicking, and bringing those old ideas back in with a twist, with like a revamp, with understanding content creation now. That's my goal. And so more series, more pals, more friends, more new games, trying to really just like better understand the logistical side because that's something I feel like I need more knowledge in. And then falling back on the things that I've already planned.
That's fair. I fully get that. And I feel like it's something that not every streamer is fully realizing they have to do right now, especially ones that are experiencing, I won't say drop in their numbers, but not consistent growth anymore. Like they've plateaued. I'm one of those people. And it's more in the fact of most of us started during the COVID era.
Yep.
A lot of streamers you might see on your timeline right now are celebrating their 2-year anniversary. Mine's at the end of the month. It's something that a lot of us started around the same time. You started during the COVID era as well, just a year late because, you know, better late than never, but you took a while. But you still started planning in November, right?
Yes.
With going back to the drawing board, going back, repurposing those old ideas, that's something that not everybody's doing. And when you actually start putting that effort into your content creation, when you realize, yeah, I've hit that plateau. Yeah, I am getting stale. Yeah, I need to figure out what my next step is. Only those select few people that actually sit down and think about that are going to thrive, and you are one of those people that are going to thrive. Every single person I've talked to about you always speaks in high regard. There's not a bad thing to say about you. You have some of the best friends on Twitch over the past year, and genuinely, you stand out in such a good way that it's going to be a shame if you don't hit partner within the next year or two.
Jesus, Trolley, my God.
I'm hyping you up just to embarrass you at trivia, which is the final segment of this podcast, ladies and gentlemen. I can't be sappy forever. I gotta be nice every once in a while. But I got 15 questions of rapid fire trivia. I call it rapid fire, but it's really not. You can take your time with it. Just keep your hands off your keyboard. First off, there's a couple rules. Chat, you are in a mode only. You cannot help Della. Della has to embarrass herself.
Fuck.
Number 2, I take the first answer you say confidently.
Oh, no. Okay. I'm always confident.
Exactly. If you say, I don't know if it's this or this, that's fine. But if you say it's this, then I'm taking that answer. Third,
Okay.
out of 15, there's 16 points totals because there's a bonus point. There's 2 questions, one with the bonus point, catered to your interests.
Oh, my God.
And you are guaranteed at least 1 point. To let you know this, let's look at a couple people who have done this that you should be able to beat.
Okay.
No fucking way I removed their score by accident.
I'm beating Shep.
That I don't have his score.
What?
His is the only score I don't have.
Shep?
Shop?
He got like a 14, I thought.
Oh no, Shop got like a fucking 8. I don't have Shop's score. I feel like I might have accidentally like hovered over it and typed and then deleted it by accident. I never noticed.
So he has a 0.
Let's see other people.
Okay.
Other people, Chak, 7 out of 16.
Oh, I can easy do that.
Stevie, 7 out of 16.
Easy. I don't think I can.
Ombre Bay, 8 out of 16.
Oh, that's my girl.
Backburner, you might know, 6 out of 16.
Okay.
Justin, 8 out of 16 on an unrecorded podcast.
Okay. Oh, no.
I think that's pretty much it for people that you would know. Melmy, 5 out of 16.
Shut up.
I'm just putting a little bit of pressure on you. The average score is about a 7 to 8. The highest for recorded episodes is a 10.
From
the lowest is a 5. D Lemon, the guy that makes the paddles.
Okay. Oh my God, new
and
friend.
The lowest is a 5, set by Erect Dictator and Lost Pool Boy. They both tied. Oh, and No Good Average Gamer. They all tied for 5.
Wow, terrible.
So let's see how you do, Della. Are you ready?
Okay. Yeah.
What sport did the Harlem Globetrotters play?
Basketball.
What is the highest grossing holiday movie of all time?
Die Hard.
What does the term GPU stand for?
No. Oh, no.
There's no hints unless I feel like it's needed, and I feel like I need to say this. It's a PC part, Della.
I know what it is. Graphics. What does a P stand for? It's graphics. PM. Can I pass?
Nope, no passing.
Fuck. Graphics. Performance. Utility.
Graphics performance utility.
Yeah.
Which painter is known for cutting off his own ear?
Van Gogh?
How many balls are on a pool table at the start of a game? Let's see if you know your balls.
I don't know my balls at all. I think it's 17.
Which animal breathes out of its butt?
Fuck, I knew this when Chup was doing it too.
Yeah, because you've listened to the podcast, you cheater.
Well, I like your podcast.
You're the only person to ever say that, and I still call cap. Which animal breathes out of its butt?
Fuck. Do I have a lifeline?
Nope.
Please.
Nope. This ain't Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
We're this together. An anteater.
What is a perfect score in a game of 10-pin bowling?
250.
What is James Bond's preferred drink of choice?
Scotch.
If you were born on Christmas Day, what is your star sign?
Oh, fuck. Oh, I literally know this.
I'm an astrology girl. Oh my
God.
God.
It's Capricorn.
In what book series does Neville Longbottom appear?
Harry Potter.
What is the first element on a periodic table?
Iron. Oxygen. It's oxygen. I wasn't confident.
I have to take iron. When was the first iPhone released? What year? And I'll give it to you above or below by 1.
05.
Who is Goofy's son from Mickey Mouse?
Oh, I knew this. Because I yelled at everybody. Why is it gone?
I want their full name.
Okay, their full fucking name?
Yep, government name.
It's Maximilian something. But it's Max. It's Maximilian something. I don't know Goofy's last name. Do you know Goofy's last name?
I will take Maximilian as your answer.
Thank you.
What is Josh and Jake's birthday from Greta Van Vliet? A bonus point if you can say who's older.
Fuck, it's in May! Oh, shit! I think it's... Fuck.
If you could say the month and year, I'll give it to you. You don't need to say the day.
So they're Taurus, so they're May. And I believe they're 2 or 3 years older than me, so I'm going to say 97.
Who's the older twin?
Josh.
Where can people go to find your Twitch?
Oh, twitch.tv/ItsDella.
All right. Do you want to know how you did right off the bat, or do you want to go one by one?
One by one.
All right. So first off, I'll just tell you didn't beat Chup. What sport did the Harlem Globetrotters play? Basketball. Number 1.
He missed that one.
What is the highest grossing holiday movie of all time? It is Home Alone.
Shit. Why did I say Die Hard?
Because Die Hard's a Christmas movie. What does the term GPU stand for? It's graphics processing unit, not graphics performance utility.
I don't know.
It's the big card in your PC.
Yeah, that I paid the stupid amount of money for. I know.
Yeah. Which painter is... Oh, my God. Which painter is known for cutting off his own ear? Van Gogh.
Is it Picasso? Oh, okay.
How many balls are on a pool table at the start of a game? It is not 17.
wow.
It is 16.
Oh, fuck.
Which animal breathes out of its butt? It is a turtle.
I almost said turtle. I swear to God.
What is a perfect score in a game of 10-pin bowling? It is 300, not 250. What is James Bond's preferred drink of choice? It is not scotch. It is a martini. Shaken, not stirred. If you were born on Christmas Day, what is your star sign? Oh my God, astrology. Capricorn.
Thank you.
In what book series does Neville Longbottom appear? Harry Potter.
Okay.
Your worst answer of the entire trivia. What is the first element on the periodic table? It is not iron, because that's like the 40th.
Is it oxygen?
It's hydrogen. Oxygen is 8.
Can I tell you my grade I got in chemistry? I had a C in chemistry.
I had a 50% and I still knew hydrogen.
Fuck you, I was odd.
Hydrogen and helium, lithium, beryllium, boron. Do you not know
There
that
was a
song? Yes.
There was a song? No.
Put a 1 in chat if you knew that song. When was the first iPhone release? I said above or below by 1. You got it by 2, so it doesn't count. It was 2007. Who is Goofy's son? I will accept Maximilian. Because you said his full first name. If you just said Max, I would have said you need the last name. It's Maximilian Goof. What is Josh and Drake's Jake?
Come on.
Yeah, Drake and Josh's birthday from Greta Van Fleet. I said month and year.
Did I get it?
You said May 97. It is April 96.
Oh fuck, they're April Tauruses. I forgot.
But you did get Josh.
Thank you.
And where can people go to find your Twitch?
You know where. I'm not
Della.
saying it's your show.
Della.
What?
You got the average score. You're pretty average.
I am average. Wait, I have to check something.
It's Della.
Okay, no, I was very wrong.
Out of 16. Did you really try to get their birthday? It's April 23rd, 1996. I have it down here.
We have a younger brother who I also thought was in May. They're all 3 Tauruses. Listen, I know my Taurus.
Hey, I was going to say, what is Sam's secret fashion style?
Not wearing fucking shoes.
I should have put that as the question, but I was like, I can't add a bonus point to that. See?
He doesn't wear shoes.
I didn't want to give you an easy one.
They are fucking great. I saw
I
them like a week ago.
Didn't want to give you an easy one. But it's Della, 7 out of 16. Would you look at that?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Not too bad. Pretty average. Okay. Pretty average. I mean, makes sense, honestly.
I'm average, but I'm tall.
5'4" is not tall, Della.
I'm not 5'4".
How tall are you?
I'm 8'5".
You're 5'4". It's okay.
I'm not 5'4". Who told you I'm 5'4"?
Everybody. All 5 people that I messaged.
Why did you ask them my fucking height?
I didn't actually. They just said, yeah, Della's 4'11".
I'm not. You just changed it again.
Yeah, they said that you were built like an Oompa Loompa. I'm like, no, she's built like Phineas.
All right, I will accept that at this point.
Phineas and Ferb.
You're Ferb then.
That's fine. I'm tall with a rectangle head and a big ass nose. And a big
I
ass
have
forehead.
A big nose. Listen, some tea. I have a big nose.
Some tea. I got a big forehead.
Well, I don't have that. Oh, go
That's
for it.
why I wear a hat. I got a receding hairline that's escaping me faster than my future is. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to conclude the Troll Talk podcast. I will say it's slightly shorter than normal, but that's just because Della only got streaming topics.
Well, listen.
I'm listening.
Do I do a face reveal? Will that make it longer?
Let's go!
All right, here we go. Put Phineas on the fucking screen.
I mean, it's not like I totally have the gif of Phineas behind your webcam right now.
Are you fucking real?
I don't. Not on this scene. Not on this scene. But Della, you've been an amazing guest. It's always a pleasure to talk to you.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you for taking the time out of your day. Oh, so busy schedule to be on a stream. Actually, you did cancel your stream to be on here, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, you did.
Any last things you want to let everybody listening know? What's going on with you? What we can expect from you here soon? And anything else you want to let them know? Floor is yours.
Face reveal tomorrow, 2 p.m. Be there.
Believable.
I'm quitting streaming. I'm done. That's
Obviously.
it. Face reveal. You'll never hear from me again.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's it. So you're face revealing and then you're quitting.
Yeah.
Honestly, believable.
Thank you.
If the 100-day challenge didn't end the streaming career, then the face reveal will.
Absolutely. Do you think I should go out like that? Or do you think I should face reveal and then keep streaming? What are your thoughts?
This feels like a podcast about me now.
I really like talking.
No, that's fair. I'm fine with continuing talking. Let me... You think you should face reveal and end streaming in general, or face reveal? I think that there should be a certain milestone that you do a face reveal. Like a lot of big YouTubers that you... No, I wouldn't say monetarily, per se.
Or numbers.
I don't know if you know YouTubers like Smitty.
I love Smitty.
Okay, I'm Canadian, and I really wish I could fucking meet him. I missed him by 2 days at a bar, but... Smitty actually did a face reveal, I think for 1 million subs, but it wasn't actually a face reveal. So his face actually got leaked in a bunch of like videos and shit like that, briefly for a couple frames. And he grabbed every single screenshot of his face from those videos and put it into a video. He said, "This is my face."
Huh.
So the puzzle reveal is also a really good idea. For me, I think that there could be a goal that you reveal your face, but you still say faceless.
I do think that's what I would want to do, because I really love this angle, and I really love doing this, and it takes my mind off of me when I'm not worrying about what my face looks like. I feel like that's such like a weird thing, but that's typically how this started, to be honest.
Yeah.
I didn't have to worry about like what my face looked like.
So why are you a faceless streamer, Della? Let's get to the question we started the podcast with.
So I think there's two reasons. In the beginning, there was a level of privacy. I grew up in a household that was very like, strangers exist on the internet and they will kill you. My mom is convinced everybody who streams on Twitch is from the cartel. I don't know what to tell her. Anyways, she's a very worried woman. And so for a long time, I knew that they would be more supportive if I was. There was that aspect. I also knew it was in my own hands, so that was just on my inner one. For me, I wanted to put my, for lack of a better term, head, heart, and soul into content creation without a lot of distractions.
Without the head.
So for me, without the head. For me, I didn't want to have focus on my face. I didn't want to have focus on that aspect. I didn't really think it mattered a lot for me. I didn't think it was a crucial part. I have a quote where I say a lot where I feel like my face and my body is my least interesting factor. You factor in my personality. And so for me, I really wanted to.
Fishnets are not a personality trait, Della.
They could be.
Just like how right, they're a brand. My waifu cups are not a personality trait as much as I want them to be. I have to admit that they're not.
It's a brand. And so for me, I really wanted to build a community around the inside parts, I guess. If that makes sense. My personality and soul, Trolley.
There you go. That's a little better.
Thank you.
That's a little better. I don't think you should be talking about your inside parts on a Twitch stream.
Well,
you're not that one girl who got banned for a week.
Oh, for a week.
Talking about her inside parts.
Thank you.
See, like that gets a 1-week ban, but all other stuff gets perma banned. It's ridiculous, ain't it, chat? But ladies and gentlemen, before we ramble on for the rest of the Spotify and YouTube version, if you want to stick around for the live version, we'll still probably ramble for a little bit. This has been the Troll Talk podcast. Next week's guest, a guy who I've actually had the honor of meeting before I ever watched his streams. His name is Liu Faith, or Liu Fati, as his name is like somewhat spelt and pronounced. Liu is a fucking amazing human being. Him and I got along very well during SorryCon 2, which is where we first met. We vibed right away, and now we get to know him next week, which I still got to confirm with him, but I think we're good because he really made a big deal about it, and I'm excited. But this has been a Troll Talk podcast. I'll catch y'all next week. Goodbye!
Bye.
Hey, gotta stop the recording!